Lots of people making big, big bucks. You and me, babe, I see we're out of love. Well, I heard a voice from a high above. It don't cost a thing just to be in love. We don't have anything but love.
For this GenderVision program, we're going to be coming to you from Gay Pride here in Boston, Boston Pride 2008. And we thought that we would see if we can't show you a little bit of what's going on inside of Pride, sort of a different perspective from what you see on mainstream television and in the news. So I'm Nancy Nangeroni.
I'm Gordene McKenzie and live from Pride, and this is the 38th annual Pride in Boston. Last year there were 300,000 people that attended and over 10,000 people marching, and there were projections by the Pride site that there might be as many as 500,000 people here today, which is huge, huge.
Which is optimistic. But 300, interestingly, we were watching New England cable news last night, and they said, oh, we think there'll be, watch out, there's going to be 35,000 people in Boston tomorrow. For some reason, a lot of the mainstream channels feel compelled to underreport what's going on, or either that or they're showing pictures of naked men or near naked men gyrating on floats and so forth. We will show you some drag queens and we'll show you some lovely, colorful sights. It certainly is a party. It's a celebration of community among a people who, many of them, including myself, for much of our lives, especially all of our early lives, had no community of our own. And this is such a wonderful celebration of community. We just love being here.
And it's one day that we can walk down the streets and we can hold hands,
well,
and we're in the
anyway.
well, we do it anyway. Yeah. But we're in the majority, and it's okay. And it's a primarily very supportive group out here. So yeah, and it's a day when people feel really free to come out, and it's a day to celebrate who you are. So we'll be talking to a lot of different folks today.
Yeah, we'll try to bring you a nice variety, and so let's go do it.
Let's go find some more things, okay, Nancy?
All right.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to cross the street now and speak with some older LGBT folks.
There's a float over here that we'd like to go talk to some folks. We met some of the folks coming here on the Orange Line, actually, and they're older LGBT people. They say last year they did a float somewhere over the rainbow. They said, we may be there, but we're not over the hill. Would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Ed Ford, and I'm president of Boston Prime Timers, and we're an organization that's been around for 21 years, founded in Boston, which has gone worldwide in terms of membership. This year we're excited because we've joined forces with 4 other senior organizations to create a Senior Pride Coalition, which is a huge umbrella and a huge opportunity for us to be visible. The only reason we want to be visible is for all the right reasons. Maybe some would call it the gay agenda. Yeah, maybe it is. It's that we're entitled to everything that everyone gets. And just because we're gay seniors, that doesn't change the picture. So we want to be visible. Most importantly, we want to be visible to our own community to show people that aging is not to be feared. In fact, it can be fun. So we're just here to be zany and crazy and to get people to see that it's fun to age and to change that message for young gay and lesbian and transgendered and bisexual people.
Awesome, Ed. And Ed, what are some of the issues that seniors face, LGBT seniors who are fabulous?
Well, the seniors, are typically isolated because they're really not accepted at senior centers. So the part of our coalition, the LGBT Aging Project, has been working really hard to go to senior centers and to put a gay face. So seniors will say to us, well, we don't have gay people in our organization. And then we go, and every time we show up and do a panel discussion, there's always someone that comes out and tells us well, I guess so-and-so is gay. So, of course we're everywhere. We just have to help people see that we're everywhere. Similar with transgender issues. You know, we just have to show people that we're here. And that's about visibility. And this is my husband.
Hi, I'm
Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Hey, Gilbert.
Yeah. Hey, Gilbert, you look absolutely, what incredible eyelashes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have you got the eyelashes? Have you got these eyelashes? They're just fabulous. You look so much peacock. You know, in animal species, a lot of times it's the male who's very colorful and flamboyant and all. And why not in the human species?
Yes, I try to reflect that, and my costume reflect the peacock with fabulous colors and feathers.
All right, and what could be more appropriate for a celebration of pride and community?
Absolutely. Just to have fun and enjoy the day.
And what does pride mean to you personally? What's the most important thing about pride for you?
To celebrate the brotherhood with all my gay friends and relatives that come here to enjoy and celebrate our heritage, and also celebrate with us all the accomplishment that we have obtained of so many years.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Well, we also represent, an intergenerational and interracial couple who was married a year ago, thanks to the governor, and his help in getting us to make that happen. Gilbert is from Peru, so we're happy to be going to the Gay Pride in Peru as well. Not in costume like this, however, just to show unity everywhere. So we'll go to another continent and spread our cheer.
Wonderful. Well, you have wonderful energy. I'm so glad that you're working for us on senior issues, because it won't be that long before I'll be looking for that.
We hope everyone will be joining us. It's that kind of a club that everyone will join us eventually. So whenever you decide to join us, we'll be here.
That's fabulous. Could you mention just a few things of what it's like to be gay or bi or trans or lesbian in Peru?
So far, the news that I get from my countrymen says that they're struggling. It's a little bit different from the United States. Their rights are not. They're fighting for their rights. It's still a long way to go, but little by little, people are getting organized, getting grouped together, and take their to the Congress and explain to them that they are Peruvians or anyone else, and they have the same equal rights.
That was important.
Had the fabulous
Eyelashes.
I just could not believe. So we're back with Gunnar Scott, and Gunnar is the director of the Mass Trans Political Coalition.
Right.
And what is the Massachusetts Transgender Political Coalition?
It is the only statewide organization dedicated to ending discrimination on the basis of gender identity and gender expression in Massachusetts.
And so what does MTPC do? Take us through your day. What did you do yesterday?
I don't know if yesterday was the best example.
Okay. What's a typical
I made
day?
copies, I answered the phone. Yesterday I actually did work with somebody who was recently fired from their job because they're transgender. So I'm working with them so they can file a complaint with the Mass Commission Against Discrimination. Also, I'm finding them an employment lawyer and finding them some other supportive services around the state. That's one example of something that we do. We put together policy recommendations, as well as we just came out with a name change kit, so people are able to change their name and how to go through those steps. We're going to come out with a gender marker change kit in the next month or so. So we do a lot of advocacy work. We don't necessarily do direct services, except for assisting people when it comes to discrimination cases and helping them find the right governmental body to talk with about that.
And right now MTPC has a bill pending at the State House?
We do have a bill pending. It's House Bill 1722, which would amend the state's non-discrimination laws and hate crimes laws to include gender identity and gender expression, so that we would be one of the few states that would hopefully protect transgender people in the very near future.
So that instead of 70+% of us being unemployed or underemployed, according to studies, maybe we could do a little better in this state?
Yeah, the hope is that we'll be able to close that gap down, and we'll see what of course, a law doesn't make that happen overnight, but it's definitely the building block to actually making that happen. And so without putting that kind of basis down, it's harder to address the economic issues and the other issues that affect the transgender community.
Fantastic. Do you have any more questions?
Gunnar, if you had a message for people today at Pride from MTPC and from the transgender group that are marching, what would that be?
Well, I think my primary message is that transgender community has always been a part of the GLB community, and that if it wasn't for us, this Pride wouldn't be happening. I mean, Stonewall was made up of transgender people, and more often than not, it's people's gender expression that gets targeted for hate crimes and bias crimes, and for discrimination. And so that includes gay, lesbian, bi, and straight people. So this law particularly will help close that gap and close that loophole that some people are still experiencing discrimination who are not transgender because of their gender expression.
That's right, and so maybe we'll loosen things up a little bit, and when gays and lesbians are targeted, it's because either they're too feminine or perceived as too masculine, so we all have a stake in this.
Totally.
What would you say to people who say, why do you have to come out to Pride? Why do you have to do this Pride thing?
Well, because we need to be somewhere where we can all be fabulous at the same time. Because every day is a struggle, and we should have one day that it's, we're surrounded by our friends and our family and can be together, and it's not, we can just have a good time and, show off our fancy shirts and stuff like that. And our hats.
That's right. And not be struggling just to get by, I guess.
Well, I think it's a day to just put that aside, that we do, it is a struggle, I think, for many transgender people and GLB people. And this is one place where we can just, be smiled at and have people say hi and have a great day and just, feel welcome and accepted.
Wonderful. Thanks so much, Gunnar.
Sure.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. Do you have family that's supportive?
Well, Gunner's kind of like my dad. I adopted him.
All right. So does that mean your family of birth isn't supportive?
Yeah, my grandmother, who I live with, is not supportive at all.
Okay, so the environment there isn't would you say, isn't friendly?
No, not at all.
All right.
We don't really talk, but she's amazing. She tries, but we don't talk.
Tell us, Janelle, where do you hail from?
I hail from Quincy and Tiffany Club and all around.
And what brings you to, what's Tiffany Club?
Tiffany Club support group for the transgender community. And today we're going to be marching here with Mass Transgender Political Coalition, MPTC, Gunnar and the boys.
Yay, wonderful. And what brings you personally to Pride?
Just the pride of being out and a lovely wife that's ready to go marching with me.
Is that right? Is
you
this
got
your
it.
wife? Would she like to be on camera? Would you join us?
May we use this footage on air? Is that okay?
Sure thing.
Of course you can.
Anytime.
Okay, great. We just want to be sure that everybody's safe on that.
That's cool.
Awesome.
So
I'm very safe as far as
being out and
being
all.
out.
Wonderful. How is that? Because we know a lot of folks out there are very concerned should somebody find out that their husband is a cross-dresser. How is it that you feel safe?
Well, a lot of it has to do with the fact that I feel safe with myself. And I am proud of Janelle. I'm proud of who she is. And she's a wonderful human being. And I've always been the type of person that it's like, love me or don't, but, lead, follow, or get out of the way.
All right. That's fantastic. Yep. You guys are a terrific couple. And as always, you look fabulous, hon. Great to see you.
Great to
Lovely
see you,
seeing you.
too.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Have the partner
That was important.
Yeah.
That was important.
So tell us about the Network Lorette.
So the Network Lorette is a social justice organization that focuses on domestic violence and ending abuse in lesbian, bisexual, and transgender communities.
Wonderful. And what does it mean to be here at Pride for the Network Lorette?
Well, Pride is a great chance for us to get some visibility and actually get some awareness out. We have a table set up at Government Center where people can learn more about volunteering with us, but also learn more about the issue of partner abuse.
Wonderful. So it's a real visibility opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. And a lot of fun.
It is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could you tell me what type of services you provide for lesbian, bisexual, and transgender persons who have suffered some kind of abuse?
Sure, we actually have a few services. We have a hotline that people can call, and actually it's based out of Boston, but people all over the United States are welcome to call it international as well if they can get a hold of the hotline number. We also have a few other services, including safe homing. So if people are in a in a crisis situation, they can give us a call, and we can actually advocate for them to get, shelter. Or we have some safe homing spaces to sort of help people out. We have a few other services, including a support group that people are welcome to call us about, and of course we have volunteer opportunities.
Excellent. And if people want to get in touch with you, how would they get in touch with you?
Well, people can always visit our website. That's www.tnlr.org or thenetworklawred.org. And our email address is on there. People can also give us a call at, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the numbers. Our hotline number is 617-227-4911. And all of our services are both in English and Spanish.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the work that you're doing.
Thank you.
Great. So what brings you here to Pride today? What, and yourself?
Pride's really important to me because I grew up in Tennessee and it was a really rough coming out for me. And so the first time I saw Pride was here in Boston and I just cried the whole time. So it's an emotional experience for me, and I feel pride. I like to be around all the people who feel the same way I do.
That's awesome, and for one day there's that kind of safe space, isn't it? Yeah, great.
I think Massachusetts in general is, well, compared to what I know, a pretty safe space.
Absolutely, we definitely are. Do any of you?
Wonder Pride. What does pride mean to you?
Pride means being, not afraid to come out and show who you really are.
Be strong. Be you.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Be gay. That's
Be gay.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that's different, isn't it? To have a day when being gay is a good thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was coming.
It's like we
oh
run
my god,
that.
it's so fucking colorful. I love it.
And that's why Bagley's so amazing, because you can go once a week and it's okay to be gay, and
gay.
it's fun.
Keyword gay.
Keyword gay.
If you didn't get that, gay.
Yeah. You get anything out of it.
In case you missed the memo about that.
What does pride mean to you?
Being yourself, just loving who you are, not afraid to show it.
All right. What would you say to people who frown on pride?
They just, I don't know, they just missing out or something. It's who you are.
Hi, are you a member of Bagley?
No, but my nephew is.
So you're a parent?
I'm his auntie.
You're an auntie.
And I'm here to support him.
Wonderful. And tell us, what does Bagley mean to you?
I think it's a wonderful program for kids who need to be known who they are, and I think it's great. I really do.
And what about pride?
Be whoever you want to be, and it's awesome.
Okay.
Things are going to get loud around here.
It is. The parade is starting to gear up, and I think there's going to be probably about 60 to 70 different floats that people have, and there's a prize for the best float, the most fabulous float as well. Hey, how are you all doing today?
We're doing great.
Oh, great. Could we get a few words from you on we do a community access television show. So you are?
We are from New England Thunder. It's a new motorcycle club for women.
Oh, cool. So what does pride mean to you all?
It means freedom and openness with everybody. And it's just a great feeling with all the support you get from everyone here. You can just be yourself, who you are.
A little different from daily life?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, yes.
So is this one unified group, or are you all just a bunch of bikers?
It's about three different bike clubs.
Yeah, we have New England Thunder, East Coast Biker Chicks, and Moving Violations also in this group.
I wish I could join you.
Well, you can.
Go online, newenglandthunder.com.
I would like to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
You look fabulous.
Thank you. Have a great day. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Pride. Have a great Pride.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Oh, they're going. It's too late. This is it, folks. This is it. Oh, look at the hair. That is so awesome. Michael.
So we have Byron Rushing, we have Mayor Menino, we have various dignitaries, representatives. Here we have a group, the Collage, Children of Lesbians and Gays.
Go by, and some of the groups are, there was a little girl holding a sign saying, "I love my gay dad." There is another woman that had marched by saying, "I have two mommies." PFLAG is supportive of gay, lesbian children, parents, allies. The sign, "You always have a home here" in PFLAG. That's awesome. There you go.
Thank you.
Can you do that for a little? It's not too heavy. Is that good? How many people would you say are here for MTBC?
I'd say probably about 30 or 40, I'm not sure.
That's really great.
Which is really something when you think about it. Just 2 years ago, there really wasn't an organized MTBC presence at Pride, and now, oh my gosh, it's great.
Oh, hey, hey, ho, ho, transphobia's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, transphobia's got to go. What are you doing here today at Pride?
I am working with MTBC, my friend Ghana Scott. I represent New England Trans Pride. I'm one of the co-founder and organizer of New England Trans Pride in Northampton, Massachusetts.
Awesome. Very good. So you came from Northampton to be with us.
I live in Springfield, but the original Pride March and Rally was last week Saturday in Northampton, Massachusetts. It made history as the first New England Trans Pride March and Rally.
That's fabulous. How are your folks doing today?
We are doing great.
Oh, that's great. Is this your first Pride here in Boston?
It's our very first Pride.
Oh, awesome. You want to tell us a little bit about what Pride means for you all?
It's the happiest celebration of the year. It's my favorite holiday.
It's like Christmas.
It's like Christmas and Thanksgiving, but no cooking and no gifts. You just get to enjoy who you are and all your loved ones and all your friends.
And loving out loud.
You seem enthused about Pride.
Yeah, it's my first time ever coming.
So cool. And what were you just saying to them?
I said Beth Israel Hospital has a whole bunch of great doctors. They save a lot of lives.
And isn't it?
They do a lot of great things for people.
And it's good they're coming out for equality, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, super.
Absolutely.
There we go. How are you both doing today?
Good. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. What does Pride mean to you?
It harkens back to 1969, where the Stonewall Rebellion, and where trans people of all kinds worked to fight for justice in their own lives and to create meaning.
And they did, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's an annual celebration.
And it's been around for a long time. First Boston Pride was 1970, I think they said. So it's like, what, 38 years? Is it 38 years?
Yeah. I've been coming for 25.
Oh, that's awesome. And Lisa, what does Pride mean to you?
It's liberation to me. It's marching for liberation.
You were talking to mainstream television audiences, people that don't come to Pride. What would you say to them about Pride?
I'd say come and experience it for yourself. It's absolutely fantastic.
Get involved and experience, because this is amazing. Everyone's having a great time, young children to old people.
And when did you first get married here?
Pardon me?
Did you get married here in Boston?
Yes, in
When
Boston.
Was that?
4 years ago on the 29th of May.
Congratulations, and 53 years
Together and 4 years married. That's the wedding. That's when we got our license. That's when we met.
Oh, that is so awesome.
And been living together ever since too. So not only just met, we met on a Sunday, and the following Saturday we moved in together.
It debunks the myths, doesn't it? And a lot of the stereotypes. Well, congratulations and thank you. And what does Pride mean to you all?
It means the affirmation of who I am.
Today we're celebrating our 4th anniversary marriage. We were married yesterday to 13th for 4 years.
This is Kathy Devon from Boston Latin School. She died in 2004. My good friend, she can't march here, so I'm marching for her.
Okay. Mayor Menino, how long have you been marching in Pride?
Oh, I think it's about 16 years now. Before I was mayor, I marched in Pride. It's an appropriate part of my duties as an elected official in Boston. When you're elected official, you represent all the people, not some of the people. You also represent the standards that they have and the equality issues, and I've always been in favor of equality with anybody in our city, and especially with the gay community.
That's awesome, and certainly we're living in a good climate here in Massachusetts. If you had a message to give to people that are out there that are struggling, like with their sons or their daughters or family members in terms of acceptance, would you have any kind of message?
Well, my message to parents who might be struggling, we're all created by God equally, and we have to be accepted equally. And those are the issues that are between the mother and the daughter and son. But I think we have to accept it. And as I see many of my friends who have had gay and lesbian children, they've accepted it. I mean, some people don't want to accept those things, and some people want to make a big issue than it is. I mean, to me, everyone's created equal. We all have to work equally together to make this a better city, better state, and a better country. So we treat everyone the same. That's what Boston is. Boston's an open city, not a closed city. We welcome everyone to our city, make sure they all have the equal rights.
Awesome.
Well, that was quite a pride, Gordene.
It's always amazing to be here and to see all the different people. And I only saw a few people that were holding up anti-pride signs. One of them told me that he was guaranteed to going to heaven because it wasn't natural, but that was about it. And there were tons of people along the whole parade route.
Yeah, another great pride. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being here with us. Remember, GenderVision.org is a place where you can watch this and many other videos from us. And in the meantime, take care, be well.
And remember, with GenderVision, you can stretch your gender vision, you can see more, and you can be more. And just think about equality. We'll see you next time.
I'm the bird with the word.
Hey, Raven, I guess we're out in your territory now, huh?
Yeah, that's where I wanted my interview to take place, Nancy. Because I got bird pride.
Bird pride, huh?
Yeah.
So, did you enjoy the Pride Day?
Well, I couldn't go because humans aren't too nice to birds. A bunch of humans, we could have got hit by cars, or who knows what could have happened to us there.
I guess
you know?
Boy, I never even thought of that. Yeah, pride isn't really a very animal-friendly thing, is it?
Not necessarily, although I'm sure there's some folks that like us. But, Nancy, I wanted to celebrate bird pride today.
So tell us about bird pride. What's bird pride all about?
Well, it's correcting some of the myths that people think about birdies.
Yeah? And what are some of the myths that people think about
Have you ever heard the term bird brain?
Once or twice.
Have you ever used it? Huh?
Have I ever used bird brain?
Yeah?
I don't know that I ever have.
Okay, Nancy, thank you. Well, the term bird brain implies that we're not very smart, or that it's a small brain.
Well, you do have small brains, don't you?
No, not comparatively, Nancy. In fact, human brains and bird brains, they find, are very similar.
You mean compared to your body size?
That's right. Our brains are extremely similar, and we have very large brains compared to our size.
And so compared to other animals, you're saying?
We're mighty intelligent. Call us the Einsteins in your backyard.
And that's where we are. We're in our backyard, aren't we?
That's right. And you agreed to interview me in
the
backyard.
What'd you think? Did we do a good job of shooting pride?
I think you did good.
Yeah?
I was just happy to see the diversity in humans.
What was your favorite part of pride?
Well, I think I like the transgender contingent, Nancy.
Well, yeah. I wonder why that is.
I saw a lot of my friends there.
Yeah, so did we.
The thing is that you should have pride. Never let anyone tell you that you're bird brain or that you're less than for who you are.
Well,
and be proud.
That's certainly a good lesson for everybody. Thanks so much, Raven. What does pride mean to you, Michael?
I don't know.
you.